tomorrow. We're gonna see what we can do tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. But today's Tuesday, March 5th. Let's go, March 5th. We're gonna have a good time today. Pisces people. Pisces is a strange sign, but I got a lot of Pisces people in my life. But strange sign though. All right, let's go. Let's get it popping this morning. Little hip hop. Shout out to my brother DJ Premier. I was with him yesterday. Rest in peace to Guru. The great Guru. Good morning, everybody. Unc here. 5:30 in the morning. Let's go.
You know, I used to be a player. Fly girl layer and a heartbreaker, love maker, backbreaker. But then I made a mistake. Yes, I fell in love with this ill chick. Sweating me for money, my name and the deal's nick. My homeboys told me drop her cause it would be to my benefit. She used to say I'd better quit hanging with those derelicts. Romancing is my thing, but I can swing with no scheming hoes. Wherever my beamer goes, you know that I'm driving.
Let's go.
Surviving in the 90s is a must, so I trust that everyone listen up as my vocals give thrust.
Well, I miss this music with Guru. Guru's voice was so crazy.
Skirt, do much work while other suckers need more time to rehearse. Now back to the ex-girls, ex-lovers, ex-friends. It made me mad to find that she was only after my ends. She phones me and goes on about her new life now. I wish she knew right.
Put your headphones on and listen to
Let's
this.
discuss it. When I was with her, no trust, just fight.
Get yourself
just
up in the morning. Let's go, y'all.
She say and the neighborhood highlights. Now I got my new girl, or as I say, my baby doll. But still I'm getting crazy calls. My ex-girls got balls. Don't
My
wanna
ex-girls
play the
got
field
balls.
cause I get loving at home base. Don't give me no long face, just exit with grace. You and I are the past, c'est la vie. Much respect, girl, but now you're my ex-girl cause I'm on with the next girl.
Good morning, everybody else in the building. How y'all feeling this morning? This is the morning emails, the morning yawn. Let's go, y'all. Let's get it popping. Tuesday morning. Let's go, hip hop.
Next.
Yeah. And yo, Black, it's time. Word is timing. It's time, man. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how to start this shit. Yeah. And yo, Black, it's time. Word is timing. It's time, man. All right. Begin. Yeah. Street. I don't know how to start this shit. Rappers are monkey flipping with the funky rhythm I be kicking. Musician, inflicting composition of pain. I'm like Scarface, sniffing cocaine, holding an M16. See with the pen, I'm extreme. Now, bullet holes left in my peep holes. I'm suited up with street clothes. Hand me a 9 and out the feet froze. Y'all know my stilo, with or without the airplay. I keep some E and J, sitting bent up in the stairway, or either on the corner betting grants with the CeeLo champs, laughing at bass heads, trying to sell some broken
That's gotta be
amps.
crazy.
G-packs get off quick forever, niggas talk shit, reminiscing about the last time the task force flipped. Niggas be running through the block shooting.
Come on,
Time
Anthony.
to start the revolution, catch a body ran for Houston once they caught us off guard. The Mac 10 was in the grass and I ran like a cheetah.
What's up, y'all? Good morning, Unc here. Let's go.
What's going on, baby? Still smooth. Sexified everything.
The little Pete Rock Primo thing this morning.
Let's get right to it.
Salute to the brother Keith Elam, a.k.a. Gifted Unlimited Rhyme University. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
Feel the vibe when it's bumping in my trap. Steps the good fellas live on screen. Now you protect the black queen. Taking my time from the black on black crime. Cause the night mega hits, Victoria runs out of secrets. Doing trials and latex lifestyles, boo. I make you call my name and ask who it belongs to. Brand new CL and Carmel living with.
What part of South Africa you from, bro?
Now the legend increased into a great truly.
I was talking to somebody about Cape Town yesterday because I was in Cape Town for a minute.
You know the rules slipping off them mules. Then we can settle with the woman that can take me to that next level.
Ladies and gentlemen,
like to know.
Are you ready for start time?
5:34 in the morning, Uncle. Let's go. Getting ready for that live Reggae Wednesday show. Oh, man. Man, preparing for that, boy.
Just came out of the basement.
We're getting ready for that.
Your Highness, live from the bricks, 1-6. Peak wide, bang your head, break the drums. Your Highness, live
Let's
from
go.
the bricks, 1-6. Peak wide, bang your head, break the drumstick. Your Highness, live from the bricks, 1-6. Peak
Hey,
wide, bang your head, break the
hey,
drumstick.
hey,
Your
hey.
Highness, live from the bricks, 1-6.
Let's go.
Peak
Come on, y'all.
wide, bang your head, break the drumsticks. Verbal assault, rhymes ripple through the mix. Specialist with the smash hits, catch your flicks. Savagely attack this, blast with accurate aim, spark the flame, burn this in proper vein. Ride tracks like the soul train, hold your brain in the state of shock. Make them drop, it's a cold game. I bang with the big boy.
Hold on. Yesterday, I had a conversation about drill music yesterday with some kids. And they was telling me they didn't like it no more, whatever the case may be. And it's like, I loved it when I was 2 years ago, but now I don't like it no more. It's kind of played out and whatever the case. I said, man, you didn't come from my era, man. You don't understand just why my era people love. You don't understand why they love hip hop like I love it.
Are you ready for start time?
This ain't gonna never go out of style. Shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what this is coming down through the
Turn
audience.
this up.
But look
Turn
like
this up
it
on your
just came out
speakers.
of the
Turn your
basement.
stereo up.
You know what I'm saying?
Your Highness, live from the bricks, 1-6. Peak wide,
Let's go.
bang your head, break the drums. Your Highness, live from the bricks, 1-6. Peak wide, bang your head, break the drumstick. Your Highness, live from the bricks, 1-6. Peak wide, bang your head, break the drumstick. Your Highness, live from the bricks, 1-6. Peak wide, bang your
Peace,
head,
Angola,
break the
what up?
drumstick.
Troy Muffler, good morning.
Rhymes ripple through the mix. Specialist with the smash hits, catch your flicks. Savagely attack this, blast with accurate aim, spark the flame, burn this in proper vein. Ride tracks like the soul train, hold your brain in the state of shock. Make them drop, it's a cold game. I bang with the big boys, those who hold names. Amateurs get hung with their own gold chain.
Come on.
I swing blades, let's bring grenades and get a true master. Way beyond your freshman.
Hold it now.
Check that.
Let's go.
Check that out.
I testified, my mama cried. People died when the other man lied. See the TV, listen to me, double trouble. I overhaul and I'm coming from the lower level.
Go James, good morning.
Black shirts and it hurts. With a neck direct to the bone, cause I soul took control from the education.
Station. I default to MOP background.
I shut them down.
If every song had MOP backgrounds in it, the song would be much better.
Check me out, y'all.
Check them out.
Nasty Nas in your area.
In your area. Oh.
Before I take out my fronts, then I start the
if every song had MOP backgrounds in it, you put MOP backgrounds in any song, it makes the song better. Let's go.
catching a jungle fever. King poetic, too much flavor. I'm major. Atlanta ain't braver. I pull a number like a pager.
So Red, good morning.
When I face the base, 40 side is the place that is giving me grace. Now wait, another
get it started. That's why we here in the morning.
And I'm a
get your day started. I'm in the building. Let's go, y'all.
Ain't a damn thing gonna change. I'm a perform.
Make sure you go to that Uncle Lay's Lazy Lay's Cash App Challenge. Start with $25 one Thursday. Whatever we got in there, we give it out to the people. We pick one lucky person. Let's go for Thursday. Let's get it popping. Good morning, everybody. Young's in the building. 5:39 in the morning. Let's get it going. Come on. Shout out to DOS Effects. Shout out to the Hit Squad. Eric Sermon, Paris Smith, Redman, what's up?
Riggedy row, give me the gadzooks, here I go solo.
K Solo.
Flame on, Geronimo, yo, I biggity burn, biggity
Keith
bump,
Murray.
when I blabber. Great, I biggity make no wonder twins, the actor, fake, it's crazy. I'm biggity breaking backs and busting lips, I biggity freak, glad this night,
And the freaking piss.
shrimps. I'm biggity make enough noise like Bam Bam, throw boulders from bedrock, you'll get it.
Come on, y'all, let's go. R.I.P. Fight Dog, Top 4 Quest, one of the greatest groups of all time. Let's go, y'all.
Benita Applebum, gotta put me on. Benita Applebum, I said you gotta put me on. Benita Applebum, you gotta put me on. Benita, Benita, Benita. Hey, Benita, glad to meet you.
Mozambique, what's up? Love my people in Mozambique. Let's go, y'all. I'm to the building. Let's get it popping this morning. Good morning on in the morning emails. Let's go, y'all.
No need to question the authority.
Come on over to YouTube, where YouTube don't stop the music. Just in case Facebook stops the music. Go to Twitch, they don't stop the music. And Twitter, they let the music rock. Let's go, y'all. I'm to the building. Come on.
Hey, you're like a hip hop song, you know. Benita Applebum,
Come on.
you gotta put me on.
Come on. Shout out to Brooklyn. Let's go.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Old Brooklyn. Let's go.
Well, excuse me, take a few minutes
Yes,
to
sir.
mellow out.
Big Daddy Kane is on the mic, and I'ma tell about her.
Minimum length of rhymes with power. So listen to the man of the hour. Flow.
Oh, Brooklyn. Come on.
I'm gonna give it to you. Give it to you.
Well, excuse me, take a few minutes
Josh
to
James, what
mellow
up?
out. Big Daddy Kane is on the mic, and I'ma tell about a minimum length of rhymes with strength and power. So listen to the man of the hour. Flow and go to a slow tempo when you know. Sing ho, swing low, then yo, the show will
Hey,
go
Obi Pointer,
on.
good morning.
I perform, transforming on stage like a Decepticon.
Come on.
I'm not animated like a cartoon, I'm for real, shooting
Lyrics like a harpoon. Come on.
across the
Crowd. The spectators make smooth for the smooth operator.
sound so smooth.
Let's operate. Come on.
You sound so smooth.
Today the hop, you don't stop. That's flex with the real hip hop. Today the hop, you don't stop. That's flex with the real hip hop. Today the hop, you don't quit.
Real boom bappity. Let's go classic.
Today the hop, you don't stop. That's flex with the real hip hop. Today the hop, you don't quit.
Obviously, we are. Angeline, we obviously all love Mary Jane girls. Come on. Hey, hey, hey. Let's go. Good morning, y'all.
Let's check it out, baby.
5:42 in the morning, to the bill. Let's get them up.
No job.
Get ready for that Wednesday, Reggae Wednesday live in the studio tomorrow. Oh my God. Kimberly Robinson, massages by Kim. We might have Crazy Miz in here. We're going to have Rock Logic in here tomorrow. Oh man, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, boy. Get them out the road tomorrow. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
It's the first time together and I'm feeling kind of horny. Conventional methods and making love kind of boring. I want to get block off, get my rocks off, blow your socks off, make sure your G-spot's
I'ma call you Big Daddy and scream your name. Matter of fact, I can't wait for your candy rain.
So what you saying? I get my swerve on, bring it live, make it last forever. Damn the kitty.
Daddy, slow down your flow. Put it on me like a G, baby, nice and slow. I need a rough neck nigga, Mandingo in a sack who ain't afraid to pull my hand, spank me from the back.
No doubt.
The player that you're talking about.
You really think that you can work it out?
Work it out.
Be shorty is real, baby, stick it out. Here comes the man to steal.
Cause we be,
Doing it well.
and we be
Doing it well.
on TV.
Doing it well.
It's the morning emails. Uncle Lazy, he from Brooklyn.
Doing it well.
It's the morning emails. Uncle Lazy, he from Brooklyn. Shout out to Tribe Called Quest. Let's go from Queens. We got Pisces season popping off. Let's go, y'all. We the middle of Pisces season. Let's get it popping. Shout out to all my Pisces people out there. You crazy motherfuckers. We love y'all too. Let's go, y'all.
Back in the days on the boulevard of Linden, we used to kick routines and the presence was fitting. It was I, the abstract.
And me, the 5-footer. I kicks the mad style, so step off the Frankfurter.
Hey.
Fife, you remember that routine?
Routine.
We used to make spiffy like Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean.
A tidbit, a smidgen. I don't get the message, so you got to run the digits.
You're on point, Fife.
All the time,
All the time.
You're on point, Fife.
All the time, Tip.
You're on point, Fife.
R.I.P. Fife Dog. Come on.
Grab the microphone and let your words rip.
Now here's a funky introduction of how nice I am. Tell your mother, tell your father, send a telegram. I'm like an energizer cause you see I last long. My crew is never ever whack because we snatch strong. If you say my style is like a slave jet, I say everybody else is up.
Back to back R.I.P. Let's go. Fife Dog. Guru up there partying. Miss y'all, brothers. Miss my brothers. Let's go.
Take this for example, young brothers want rep, cause in the life they're living, you can't have step.
You can't.
It starts with the young ones doing crafts for fun.
Come on, get it poppin', let's go.
Played out, son. So let's get a car, you know, a fly whip.
Fly whip.
Then pull a screwdriver and be off
Quick.
with the dope ride.
Dope rhyme.
Rowdy crew.
Howdy crew.
Bag of cements and an even a Jeep or van. Goddamn, we're getting ours, yo.
Shout out to DJ Premier. I was rocking with him yesterday, so my brother.
It doesn't matter if the cops be scoping, they can't do jack. That's
Why these young brothers open.
to do anything, anywhere, any place. Buck wild in another court case. It's the code of the streets.
Let's go.
They might say,
Psych y'all out. Let's go a little beat rock criminal stuff going on today.
We're here to tell you that. And that's a fact, baby.
Good morning. Let's go hip hop. Let's go watch me. Shout out to my brother Greg Knight. Shout out to my brother Knight, Smooth B. R.I.P. Kiki. Nice and smooth. Let's go. R.I.P. Pure Blend. Will Skills. Teddy Blend. Love y'all, man. Rest in peace. We love you, brother. Salute. This is my era. Greg Knight. We.
Free. Maybe I'll do it
For charity.
Tell my employer or my
Or OSG.
is making Greg and ICE.
Or MOP.
You'll never ever think of jerking me.
Because I work too hard for these royalties.
Put lead in your ass and drink a cup of tea. The red alert and
Kid Capri.
ooh la la, we. I say Muhammad Ali. You say glass, just clay. I say
Say butter.
you say
Parquet.
it's alright if you wanna make a sway. I'm on way uptown to the trade. I originate.
Shout out to my man Ralph McDaniels, Video Music Box. We love you, Ralph.
It's alright, keep biting
Uncle
at the
Ralph.
Bay 92.
30 years later,
Peace out, premiere.
take me out with the fader. Come on. Eeny, meeny. Come on, Guru.
I wreck the mic like a pimp shows. Here's how it goes. I am a genius. I mean this. I shape this. You'll take this.
We ain't gonna let them forget about Guru.
Wish that you could come into my neighborhood. Meaning my mental state.
Said I'm 5'8", but I'm 6'1".
I wanna be, cause I make it orderly. You could say I'm sort of the boss
to get lost. Oh.
The brother who will make you change opinions.
Just close to 6'1", about 6 and 11. 6'0" and 11.
Action, feeling satisfaction from the street crowd reaction. Chumps pull guns when they feel afraid. Too late when they dip in the kick, they get sprayed.
Lemonade is a popular drink and it still is. I get more stunts and blunts than Bruce Willis. Prayers go out to Bruce Willis. He's suffering from dementia and all that. Prayers go out to him. Good morning, everybody. 5:49 in the morning. Unc's in the building. Hip hop's in the building. Let's go, y'all. Let's get it popping.
I wanna
girl with extensions.
And in the hair,
bamboo earrings,
at least 2 pair.
a Fendi bag, and a bad attitude. That's all I need to get me
In a good mood. Let's go, y'all.
to walk with a switch and talk with street slang. I love it when a woman ain't scared to do a thing. Standing at the
Bus stop, sucking on a lollipop.
Once she gets pumping, it's hard
To get the body stop.
She likes to dance to the rap jam.
Jam.
Sweet as brown sugar with the
Candy yam.
honey coated complexion. Using
Camay. I do it for the ladies from around my way. Come on. Shout out to all my ladies, all my round the way girls. Let's go, y'all. Let's get it poppin'. Let's keep it in Queens for a second. Let's go.
No.
For the ladies.
The bullet.
Shout out to the legendary Salt and Pepper. Let's go, y'all. DJ Spinderella. Let's go. Shout out to the Pink Houses. Shout out to Queens. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
Here I go again, girl. What's my weakness? Okay, then chillin', minding my business. You saw I looked around and I couldn't believe this. I swear, I stand, my niece, my witness. The brother had it going up. Wicked, had to kick it. I'm not shy, so I asked for the digits. I hope no, that don't make me see what I want. Slip slide to it swiftly. Felt it in my hips, so I dip back to my bag of tricks. Then I flip for a dip, made me wanna do tricks. Lick 'em like
Shout out to Herbie Lovebug. Let's go, Queens.
Came to my senses and I chill for a bit. Don't know how you do the voodoo that you do so well. That makes me wanna shoot.
Go. Shoot that.
You packed in your stack, especially in the back, brother. Wanna thank your mother for
like that.
Can I get some fries with that shake, booby? If looks could kill you, would be an Uzi or a shotgun. Bang.
Bang.
That thing.
Let's go,
I wanna know
how do you hang?
Wait up, hold up, Mr. Lover.
Pause.
Prince said you're a sexy mother. Well, I like them real wild. Boys style by the mile. Blue black skin with a smile. Bright as the sun. I wanna have some.
Got him in trouble.
Give me some of that yum chop.
Let's go, Queens.
Come on, put your hand.
I see a whole team of chicks trying to sit with us. We drinking down.
Let's go, Queens.
They gonna get with us. I got my VIP section game locked down. My web bad, we just came in town.
5:52 in the morning, Unks in the building. Let's go. Columbia. Well, come on, Bogota. We love you, Bogota. It's my people's down there. Let's go.
South
Jamaica, Queens. Come on. Suffolk Boulevard. Let's go. Linden Boulevard. Let's go.
Getting told down, kid. My dance is right. Shorty hot, think I'm not getting ass tonight. I'm with my deacon milk. Shorty with your baby.
Putting y'all on in the morning. Uncle Lays, finding ways to amaze.
Check it out now.
We're in the zone now. Let's keep it going. Let's go. We're in the club. Let's go. We're in a hip hop club in 19.
Check it out now.
Woo, 1999. We're in the hip hop club right now. Let's go.
Hold up, yo. Special
girl,
real good
girl.
Biggest thing in my itty bitty world. Called her up and she made me
got
feel
y'all in the
right.
club. Let's go.
Let's could never take flight. Sitting back with this mic in my hand, spitting hot, trying to see grand. Imprinted on my mind every minute. Make my plans and you always in it, y'all.
We vibing things. Let's go, ladies. Shout them out one time for your mind. Unks in the building. This is for the ladies. We went over to the Red Parrot, went over to the Bentleys or whatever. Started hanging out the shadow.
Come on. Don't stop now.
We had growed up, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Ladies, why you lying?
I get so excited.
People look you right in your face and be lying. You be like, what? Like, why you lying? Let's go.
Oh, the song's on you. Requested you dancing like you're naked. Oh, it's almost like we're sexing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, boo, I like it.
Oh yeah.
No, I can't deny it, but I know you can tell I'm excited. Oh, girl.
Step back and dance and come close. Feel a little pull coming through on you.
Now, girl, I know you felt it. Before you know I can't help it. You know what I want to do.
Hip hop is live and direct. Let's get it popping this morning. Unction in the building. Let's go. Let's keep it going. Let's go. Tuesday morning, we getting it popping. Unction, let's go, y'all. Come on. I'm in classic hip hop mode right now.
Money puts your hope on the money puts the brother in a
Jack and change. Money helps you all survive.
To earn your living so you survive.
Wow. 555 in the morning, Unction, the morning emails, the morning you on it. Shout out to our brothers from Newark, New Jersey. Naughty by nature. Tretch, love you, brother Vinny. Let's go. We love Tretch. Let's go. Oh!
You drew a picture on my morning, but you couldn't make my day. I'm rocking and you're yawning, but you never look my way. I'm looking down your darling in every single way. Your funny flow is foreign and a creep on the way. This ain't got to do with shampoo, but watch your head and shoulder. Brother older, bold enough to fold to yo, I told ya. Afraid of what I made and played it, plus a funky bit. So say you listen to for that music in the monkey bit.
556 in the morning, Unction the building. I'm enjoying this time we got this morning. Let's have a good time. Let's get it popping before we get it started. Go to I don't want to go back to that. Go to YouTube if you want to really hear the music.
Same shit ain't nothing good in the hood. I run away from.
Go to YouTube, all right?
If I could, hated the love it, the underdogs on top. And I'm gonna shine on me until my heart stop.
Go ahead and read me. I'm Raps MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me.
Hated the love it, the underdogs on top. And I'm gonna shine on me until my heart stop.
Go ahead and read me. I'm Raps MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me.
Happy birthday to my brother, Free Smith from In Touch. Happy birthday to my brother, Free.
She's too high.
557 in the morning. Hey.
Put on your best. Can't believe that she said yes.
Come on.
She's impressed.
Where my ladies at?
This could be the start of my
Happiness.
She's so fly.
I got the ladies covered.
Don't even bother. The way she spills out her pants. Thank you, no her father.
Hey yo, Free.
You understand?
Wow.
Jockey's introduction to Mother Lazy Dog.
That's how we end it today. Meanie.
What?
Meanie. All right, P. True Boy. Let's go, y'all. Come on. Meanie.
What?
Meanie.
Hello, it's the soul. Trooping in with the jungle patrol. And this one's about the chaos that comes out there.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Just wait. We're going to talk about bloody on this plate. But before we let the herd out the gate, make sure all the levels are straight out.
The jungle.
The brothers.
Good morning, April.
Daylight Soul.
Brother Soul.
Black medallions, no gold. Hanging out with bars, hanging out with mates.
Buddy, all in your face.
The lap, Jim Browski must wear a cap, just in case the young girl likes to clap. Open wind, but before I begin, I initiate the body with the slap. Drop the beat. For the fight from a tribe called Quest. I see Buddy, I will never half step.
Just do her tribal style and then check.
Let's go, y'all. Come on.
The body that I like is to be sexy and nice. Just good enough for the one they call fight. A brown skin body with shoulder length hair. Nice firm breasts and a round area.
For the next. I'm the keeper from a tribe called Quest. And if your quest for the body, don't fess. If the Jimmy wants best. The best. Let's stick out the Jimmy and see what we can catch.
Stick 'em up, Jimmy.
Next won't be needed unless.
Good morning, everybody.
Hey, Dad, it's Dahlia. Congratulations on your new show. I know how you get, so don't be too rough on them. Love you and good luck. Bye.
Love you too, monkey. Welcome to the Raw Perspective with your host, the incomparable.
That was so good this morning.
AKA Lays Elliott, AKA Lazy Lays from the world famous.
I made that set a while ago.
In topics about health, politics, music, art, culture, and now for your host, the legendary Uncle Lays.
Hey yo, what's up, y'all?
It's your boy, yo, Lays, it's rock. Yo, get in there and tell the people what it is, man. Let them know what this thing is all about.
Oh, come on, man.
Information.
That's what we do. Inspiration, invitation, and mitigation. Get y'all up in the morning. Let's get it popping this morning. It's Tuesday, March 5th, a day away from Wednesday Live, Reggae Wednesday Live, in studio. I don't know what the hell did I sign on to? I'm not even ready for this thing tomorrow, but we're gonna have fun. What I sign on to this? Since the beginning of this, I would get up in the morning and do it myself. And I would get up here and get into the computer. I'd rock out with y'all and we do our thing. I never had any plan to have people, to have to do it with people. So tomorrow's gonna be a little different. I gotta depend on a crew tomorrow. I know Kimberly is coming up for this, right? So she's gonna be good. I know she'll be fine. Kimberly Robinson. We work well together, right? Miz, I don't know what Miz is gonna be doing, so I'm not sure if he's gonna be in or out. I don't know what he's gonna be doing. He tends to take over the room with his craziness, so we'll see what it is. And then of course, it's gonna be me trying to run my normal existence. So we got to run through it. We got to do a lot because listen. It might be grand opening, grand closing. It just might be, If it don't work, it don't work. But we'll see what it do tomorrow. Make sure you guys come through. All right. This song is as old as hip hop. Yeah, yes. Let's go. Toby, tomorrow, are you ready tomorrow? Hey, Toby, I don't even know if you know what's going on tomorrow, Toby. Oh, but you haven't been here for a couple days, and you didn't see the creation of the idea, and you haven't seen the foolishness that's been happening for the last couple of days. Well, today let's get into the normal Tuesday conversation before we get started, and let's go to blackfacts.com for everybody else. I need normalcy. I don't know where Ja the chef is. He hasn't been feeling up to par, so I just need Ja to feel a little better. He'll come in with today's mathematics. Let's go to blackfacts.com. March 5th, 1897, the American Negro Academy was formed. It was the first organization in the United States to support African American academic scholarship. Babylon, good morning. It operated from 1897 to 1928 and encouraged classical academic studies and liberal arts. Yeah, okay. The American Negro Academy was founded by Alexander Cromwell, who was the son of a West African chief and was an important American literary figure. Its members included some of the most highly educated and socially prominent African Americans and other people of African descent living abroad. Although the American Negro Academy waned during the Harlem Renaissance in the 1920s, it experienced rebirth of its own over 40 years later as various musicians, poets, and historians and other artists again gathered to carry out the original goals of the ANA. Very nice. For more Black Facts, go to blackfacts.com. Let history be no mystery. Because if it's a mystery, there's a high chance that it will probably repeat itself. Uncle Ace in the building. Good morning. Most likely. Good morning, Beanie. So tomorrow is going to be, listen, today is the day before the storm. Tomorrow, let me just jump in here and just say, I don't know what the hell we're going to do tomorrow. It's gonna be crazy. I know what we're gonna do tomorrow. I don't know how it's gonna play out. We're gonna have to organize that tonight. So I'm asking everybody, the entire crew, to come in today, and then tomorrow we will get up here and we'll do the show. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna try to keep it as close to the original format as possible, but you never know. Good thing I don't drink anymore. I mean, in full disclosure, I did take a sip this weekend. What I do is I'll buy myself a drink once in a very blue moon, and I'll take a sip and realize I don't want it and just leave the glass there. So it looks like I'm having a drink, but I don't really drink anymore. So that, at least I know that I'm gonna have to worry about that monster. Justin McDaniel, good morning. All right, go to the Lazy Lace Cash App Challenge for anybody who wants to get in. We start with $25 on Monday. We collect whatever you put in, $2, $3, $5, $20, $50, $100, $1,000, up to $10,000. You're not allowed to put more than $10,000 in the Lazy Lace Cash App, okay? You're not allowed to. Yes, for IRS reasons. But you can put in up to $9,000 if you want to. Whatever you put in, one lucky listener subscriber gets it all. Pause on Thursday. So we give them some more. There you go. Last week's winner was Angeline Diva. She won last week. That was great. The week before that, Major Bird, and the week before that, this young lady who was my man. I forgot Rabino's daughter. She won. She's 15 years old. And everybody won over $100, so that was pretty good. So, and that was a great turnout. So thank you. And most of the money that was put in was $2, $3, $5. It wasn't like it was a large amount of money. All right, it wasn't a large amount of money. But before I get started today, let me take a second and say again, rest in peace to my brother Glaze's mother, Linda Gravitt, right? She was an actress, a very famous actress, well-beloved actress, and she's got a GoFundMe. Go to the GoFundMe in the loving memory of Linda Gravitt. She is amazing, and she was an amazing actress, and also his mother. And the money that they're raising is for charity. It's not like they're looking for money. You know what I'm saying? That's not who Glaze is. But in her charitable experience in life, she always was a fan of charities and all that kind of stuff. So they're raising money to give to a charity as a gift to her. So in lieu of flowers and all that stuff, just send a few dollars over to, I'm going to put the link in the chat. When Glaze comes in, I'll put the link in the chat, only on his permission, but I can talk about it. But if he wants me to, I'll put the link in the chat so you guys can give a donation to the lovely Linda Gravatt, the mother of our brother, Morning Yawning, Glaze DMC. Thank you very much. Let's go. That's love right there. You see that? We love our peoples. You know what I'm saying? We take care of our peoples. Yes. Yesterday's foolishness. So yesterday we were trying to get into the conversation about men and women who cheated more and all that kind of stuff in relationships with April, and we didn't get to the seriousness of the conversation. But if you guys have studied the way the show works, anytime there's a foolishness day where we're laughing all the way through to the end, normally we have a serious conversation the next day, kind of like to balance it out. You know what I'm saying? True Taurus, we balance things out. Yes, thank you, Justin McDaniels. Going to throw Dead and Gone for the ride. Yeah, Dead and Gone, an MOP song. Great song. Dead and Gone. Produced by me and actually my brother Free from In Touch. His birthday is this week, and he's having a party this weekend. I'm gonna make sure I stop through to give much love to my brother Free Smith from the group In Touch. You remember them? I played the record today. Too Hype was their big record in the clubs. Also, Ralph McDaniels, love you, brother. Salute to you. Also, DJ Premier. I was with Premier yesterday, working on finishing up the 6-shot joint that we're doing, and it was great. I'm not gonna do too much foolishness news today. Just really reaching out to Kanye West about, they're trying to get him. They're after this Kanye boy. Just not to get too much crazy, but they're after him. They're trying to say he's doing something with the girl, or he's being a little, I don't know what the hell's going on. We just gotta keep an eye on that, man. You know, and listen, guys, you got to understand, man. These, especially these little, you know, I don't want to say white women, but you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? They be sending these double agents, man. Yeah, that's one thing. One thing I got to give my sisters props, man. Y'all ain't double agents. I ain't got to worry about y'all. You know what I'm saying? Me and the sister break up. We just broke up. You know what I'm saying? It's over. Worst I might get is a little child support conversation, you know? And even that comes with a whole lot of thought. You know, it doesn't just, she don't immediately run right to the court. You know, I got to do some fucked up shit before she put me on child support. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then she got to weigh it out. Like, is he going to come in and bug out on me? But you know, yeah, know, right? Yeah, you know. Also, Russell Wilson, football player, got dropped from they let him go. Again, you know, just my opinion, all right? If you're famous and celebrity dude, or like athlete, whatever, just stay away from celebrity. Stay away from celebrity women. They too high profile for y'all, man. Just stay. I'm not trying to get into no foolishness this morning, but just stay away, man. Just you know what I'm trying to wink, wink. I know what I'm trying to say, right? You know, yeah. Focus on the wrong. You know, you focusing on the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. One of the dopest, you know, damn near he was on the path to the Hall of Fame, man. This motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, and got caught up. Just stay away, like just, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, no disrespect to nobody. I'm not trying to be on no bullshit, but stay away. Let's bring in Toby this morning. Toby, we love you, and you ain't been here for a while. I got to tell Toby what's going on with everything this morning. So let me get my boy Toby in here. Yo, just stay away, man. No disrespect. I'm not trying to tell you what to do.
Good morning.
Yeah,
I got a question. I just put it up in the chat, though.
Who do you
consider?
Oh, you gonna walk
celebrity women?
Oh, you're gonna walk me right into that left hook. Who is Russell Wilson?
Oh, Sierra. Oh, I love Sierra. What's wrong with Sierra? I thought you were talking about like the Instagram models. Because those are like the new celebrity women.
Well, that too, Toby. But I'm just saying. But the Instagram models is kind of interchangeable. You can toss those out. You know what I'm saying? you can toss them out. You don't got to stay with them. You can get those out of here. I mean, why would you think? Okay, Toby. Here's I got a bone to pick with you, man. I got a bone. Why would you? Okay. Listen, I understand the sensitive big guy thing that you do. It's nice, right? You like the sensitive big guy thing, but I'm just saying, you gotta let the ones that deserve it. You gotta let them have it. You gotta let the broads have it. The ones that deserve it. You can't be excusing these, because there are a lot of good women out there that don't roll like some of these, gold digging, hoorahs. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta give the ones that deserve it the props. You got some beautiful women out here doing the right thing by their men. So you got to think about it from that perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it.
I'm confused. I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like my name came up yesterday.
Well, your name did come up yesterday, because you know that Wednesday we're gonna have the live show here in New York, in Jersey. Well, right across from New York, where you can throw a rocket hit New York, right in the water. And Kimberly Robinson is going to be here. Crazy Miz. I'm going to have a camera crew, and we're doing the whole show live. And we're going to have massages by Kim tomorrow. It's going to be ridiculous.
Oh, you sneaky dog.
Yeah,
you dirty dog.
You've been missing, man. This is why you got to stay with the show in the morning. This shit really happened.
My bad, yo. I sleep when I'm dead. I'm not doing it no more. Mm-hmm. But wait a minute now. What do you mean by the soft, sensitive? What happened yesterday, Liz?
No. Because we were talking about relationships, me and April, and we almost got into it, and Miz was crying. Miz was crying yesterday. Yes. What? Yeah, you don't even understand. I can't bring yesterday back up. Do you notice my demeanor today is kind of calm? You know, I'm very calm today because yesterday was so wild and riled up. I had to pull my fader back today. I was like, ladies, you can't go in every day. Bug it. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Oh,
who made me cry?
Oh, you don't want to know. But let's just say, Rob McCraig, what up? Yeah, Kimberly Robinson, she's coming up and she's going to co-host the show live. But also, we're going to do massages by Kim, so you guys can get a little peek. Yeah.
No, you're going to get your
Beanie Long has dubbed this Rubber Dub Wednesday. Rubber Dub Wednesday. Troy Buffett.
You're the only one getting the rub.
Well, yeah, listen. Okay, am I going to have her give Miz a rub? What are you saying, Toby?
I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out where you're going to be. I hope I'm off the ball.
Are you going to come? Listen, Toby, you are welcome to come by tomorrow.
I appreciate that. But
April says, give her 10 minutes. She wants in. April wants in right now. April
Good morning, April.
Good morning.
I want to know how. I want to know how April got in your ass yesterday. I want to know.
Well, April and I, we spar. She's a worthy opponent. studying for her doctorate, and she's getting close to it. So she's been reading a lot. She's got a lot of words, a lot of words. And she's a little tough. She gets tough. But trust me, I can handle it. She's in Brownsville, so we speak that old Brooklyn language. So I know where she's coming from. We speak old Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Me and April, we could take it there. Like she knows if worst come to worst, we're gonna go outside. We're gonna fight.
Yeah, and you're gonna lose. I got to start setting my alarm, man. Work picked back up. And
yeah. Oh yeah.
I've just been out of it.
You've been working. That's good. Work is good, brother.
Yeah, work picked back up, man. First week of March, a couple of weeks.
Shout out to all my Pisces
I'm running
people.
rapid right now.
Shout out to all you crazy ass Pisces women out there. What's your craziest sign for women, Toby? What's the craziest woman sign? What do you think it is?
Crazy?
Mm-hmm.
I say Libras and Sagittarius.
You know what? I take the craziest signs as Pisces and Libra. You're right. And Sagittarius is crazy too, because they're very they are vicious. But Pisces is like a poison, and Libra is a psycho. Libra women are psycho.
Yep. Straight psycho.
Straight
then
psycho.
They act about us men. I think that deadliest man is a Cancer man.
Cancer man, yo, I'm gonna tell you something. 50 Cent's a Cancer. I
am too.
Yeah, but they are very Cancer. Don't let nothing go, and Jesus, wow.
Nope.
Yo, Cancer man.
I'm telling you, they used to call me Petty LaBelle.
Now that's funny.
On my own. I swear to God, bro. I was out here. I was so petty. I'm like, you know what?
Petty LaBelle, though. Petty LaBelle. That is hilarious.
Petty LaBelle.
Petty LaBelle. Oh, that's funny. That's the
Petty
shit.
LaBelle. That was my nickname.
Wow.
I didn't let nothing go. Oh, word? That's what you want to do? All right, say no more.
You see how 50 Cent is a Cancer. He don't let shit go. 50 Cent is the most. I stay clear. I stay clear, Fifth. I'm like, yo, I'm over here. I remember we had a conversation. I'm like, I'm chilling over here. I got no problems. I lived with the man for 6 months.
You don't want no smoke for Smith, man?
No. I don't want no. That's one dude I don't want no smoke with. You know what I'm saying? That's one dude. I'd be like, nah, I don't want no smoke with Fifth. But I lived in a man's house for 6 months, so I know the kind of guy. First of all, the kind of guy he is personally. He's the dopest dude. If you ever met 50 and hung with 50 and was around 50 close, he was one of the dopest dudes. I got to give him his props, man. And one of the most protective dudes also. You know what I'm saying? If you down with him, he'll go to the hilt for you. Just don't piss that man off. That's what I'm saying. don't piss that man off. And the dude can fight, so you can't even be like, I'm gonna piss him off and like I'm just gonna just bully the dude. You gotta calculate. Okay, he's southpaw, he's a big guy. I got to figure out how to, me, I got hands, but it's 50 Cent. You got to think about fighting 50 Cent. They're not going to you ain't just going to diss 50 Cent. I can see, you think about it. I'm not trying to put nobody down, but you look at, you could size up, like a Diddy, or you could size up somebody. You're like, yeah, I think I could take Dr. Dre. Yeah, I'll take him. Yeah, I could you know what I'm saying? He's big, but I don't think he got no hand skills. Nah. You fuck with Fifth. You better be ready. You better be ready to get it all the way in, because he's not gonna play with you. Yeah, April's coming. But listen, tomorrow, Toby, if you have time tomorrow, pull up. That would be a very interesting. Listen, not very many people are allowed to pull up. All right, but tomorrow, massages by Kim, and if you want a massage by Kim tomorrow during the show, then you got. I'm not paying for your massage, but if you want to get a massage by Kim, you're on your own.
I can pay for it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find out where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, April. I need some drama this morning. Come on, April.
Yeah. Let's get April in here. But yeah.
Come on, April.
Hold on. Let me get April in here. That's going to be pretty exciting tomorrow, man. I'm really ready to go tomorrow. I'm ready to show out tomorrow. I was a little bit nervous about it today. I was thinking about canceling, but I was like, nah. Toby, you inspired me. I was going to cancel tomorrow, but Toby, you inspired me. Good morning, April.
Good morning.
Yo, Toby, I got Toby. Say good morning.
Yo.
April and Toby in the building. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning, April.
Good morning, Toby.
Queen. Tell me, girl, how you getting his ass yesterday, girl? Give it to me, girl. Give it to me.
April and I. No. April and I have been trying to have a conversation about
a real conversation, a serious
conversation about relationships, and we started on a good note, and then Miz came in and started crying, and then it was over.
Started crying because Lay's hurt his feelings.
Wait, Rod McCray, did you have a massage by Kim? How did I hurt his feelings? Don't blame that shit on me. Don't cast just wear tight underwear.
Lay's hurt his feelings, and I didn't make it any better.
No, you did not. You know I said Lay's, but she was in it. She was in on it. April was in on it.
I really was trying, but Miss was taking it so hard. But his feelings was really hurt. He had a sad crying emoji on his heart,
and
Lay's was not nice.
No,
y'all two not right.
Y'all
not
right.
right.
Well, first of all, and I introduced my newest character that'll be out tomorrow, and her name is Muggsy Kardashian. Muggsy, hey Muggsy Kardashian. Yeah, Shane, Muggsy Kardashian. Shane, my face is falling. Shane, shut up.
Wow.
It's Muggsy Kardashian. It was hilarious. But anyway, so
y'all not right.
The April. But can we now have the conversation as adults, and I can get Toby and I precursor the conversation.
Toby, just don't start. Just Toby, please don't
I'm not gonna say a word.
No.
Toby, please don't get a crying sad face emoji on your heart today.
Don't. Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, she did mention your name, Toby, yesterday. She did say.
I know. That's why I put it on the phone.
I did mention your name.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
For like 5 seconds, but it was okay because Miz took it to a whole mission.
Yes, definitely.
Miz has redefined the broken heart.
Yeah,
so.
Thank you, Beanie. We both made him cry.
Good morning, Beanie.
Rob McCray said we'll never have a better massage. Hey, listen, massages by Kim. Trust me. Oh, all right, I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm getting a massage. I'm going in.
Yeah.
Before we get to the conversation, can we get a serious moment today? Today's mathematics is power. Power is the truth, and truth is the light that resurrects the mentally dead from the unawareness of darkness. This is today's mathematics. Shout to the nation of gods and earth. I am not a member of the nation of gods and earth, but I do respect some of the wise teachings from the nation of gods and earth. Thank you very much, Ja the Chef. Good morning.
Good morning, Ja.
Morning, Ja. I'm sure Mr. Miz can meet his needs at the dating game. That's by Angeline Deaver. And also, Rob McCray is really loving massages by Kim. So that's right. Listen, Rada is a
Dope.
soul. Yeah, all right,
Nice.
good. So anyway, back to our conversation. We
She's
were
doing
talking.
her thing.
We were talking about relationships yesterday, and I thought that was great. And but see, you got to put it in context because I felt that April feels that some of the younger relationships are not balanced, and I think that this was more like a one-sided conversation because it seems that in some way, and I'm just going to tell you what I believe. April believes in some way that if you're this is why I set you up with the sensitive man conversation. If you're a sensitive man, in some ways, you know there's. You gave me the impression that there was some weakness in a man being sensitive, about the relationship.
Where did you get
Yeah.
that, Blaze? We never even got into the conversation. You just dreamt about that.
No, I just, I'm trying to.
You just trying to set me up for the Okios. How much you not a part of the conversation? Man was the sensitive man. We never had the conversation.
Well, okay, so let's dive into it. In Miz's situation, I can tell you now the story. Miz was trying to tell a story, but he was reacting from a level of sensitivity, and it was the truth. As a matter of fact, after we got off the phone yesterday, we had a conversation about it, and he really delved into it. He's like, yeah, man, it's true. She left me. Miz was engaged, and his woman left him. Miz, in his being engaged, he had planned to get married with the woman. And for those that don't know, Miz is in some ways personally wealthy. People don't know that about Miz. Miz got a lot of paper. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't know this about Miz.
Don't tell people that.
No, okay. Let me not say that. No, I'm saying Miz. I'm only saying that in the context of the conversation. I'm saying that because Miz opened up his financial portfolio for the young lady and allowed her in. And you understand. So this is, I'm not saying that to tell his business. Okay?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah. I got stuck in the mud with Muggsy. And now they do. But yeah. But say. But anyway, Muggsy Kardashian, say. But anyway, so Miz in his getting ready to make the bond with this young lady, and rest in peace to Miz's mom, Lois, who passed away, was one of my first landlords back in old Brooklyn days, and she took care of me. Back in the days when you could rent a kitchenette. Remember the kitchenettes back in the days when you used to rent? Remember you used to rent rooms and kitchenettes? I rented a kitchenette from Miz's mother back in the days, and we had a lot of history. But rest in peace to his mom, God bless her soul. He opened up his portfolio to the young lady, and the young lady basically kind of drained him a little bit financially, and then she hit the road on him. And it was a terrible situation for Miz because she was, when you look back, he thought he was in love, and it turned out to be a reverse predatory relationship. Hence, if you notice, when we first met Miz, he was drinking a lot, right? Miz always drank, but when you met Miz, when you guys met him, it seemed like he was trying to kill himself with the alcohol, and that's how he was coping with.
He's hurt. He broke him. That's so sad. Yeah.
It's a very sad story, but that just goes back to my conversation. So I started today. I use celebrities as a situation. I started today, and I talked about Russell Wilson, who just got dropped from the Denver Broncos, and I said, guys, if you're a celebrity, guys, don't date celebrity women. If you're athletes, stop dating celebrity women, but they take too much time off your hands. Go get you a regular woman. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from celebrities. They're toxic. You know what I'm saying? Because you stay away. The point I'm making in relationship, from a man's point of view, we got to be a little bit more selective with the women, because we need more of, like, I would rather, from a dating perspective, you got to date more low-key women who are more focused on the relationship, especially if you're the earner in the relationship. Is that somewhere where you agree, April? Are we? Because before I go off the rails, I want to just find a landing place that you and I can agree on.
Yeah, I think I know where you are with that. Yeah.
Okay. Because we're not going to agree. Toby?
No, I just gotta watch
I'm
it.
here.
You be trying to throw that sneaky hook in.
Why is that? Okay, Beanie. I am already. Beanie says I'm already off the rails. What are you talking about, Beanie? Beanie, you are one of the most stable women in the world, and you're not trying to be a celebrity. When I say stability, are you saying no, Beanie? Do me a favor, Beanie. Don't co-sign. Don't throw yourself in there with those other women. Okay, you are solid, Beanie. Don't throw yourself in there with the Sierras and all that. Okay. Don't date no famous woman. I'm telling you like this, men. Let me just stop for a second. See, look at Oprah. Oprah can't get Oprah got a dog walker. Oprah got a dog walker. You know what I'm saying?
Oprah does not want a husband because Oprah is not trying.
Because she can't get one. She can't get one. She can't get one. She don't want one. She can't get one.
I am not going to make assumptions about what the woman can or cannot get. All
women want a husband. That is a goal that is knitted into their DNA to have a husband, but they'll make excuses if they don't get one. Let's tell the truth.
Every woman doesn't want a man. Some women want another woman.
Mm-hmm.
Every woman does not want a man.
That's a coping mechanism.
You see, I knew that you just wanted to take this into a tricky area. Why do you have to take this into this way? We are supposed to be having a serious conversation.
All right. I'll back up. I apologize. She couldn't buy one. Thank you, Rob. All right.
One woman can buy whatever she wants to buy.
Yeah, she can buy a husband too. We call them a dog. Exactly. We call them professional dog walkers.
And that's the whole point. She's not opening up her portfolio to be taken and have a sad crying face emoji on her heart. Don't be mad at her for being a little more educated and smart.
Yeah. Listen, no, educated and smart is great. But educated and smart is. Okay, I'm getting.
All right, this is not about Oprah, so we're going to move on.
Yeah, we're moving on from educated. I am moved on for educated and smart. Educated and smart is a good thing, right? For women, I believe all women should be educated. I think most women are. You guys are the better version of us. This is why we die earlier. This is why, all the things are supposed to be happening, and you guys are the center of the universe. You are the Earth. I'm gonna get in trouble. Oh God, I'm trying not to get in trouble. I'm trying not to do this.
You just really cannot help yourself. You started off talking about Russell Wilson. How are we on Oprah Winfrey?
No, we're off. I'm off Oprah.
Now back to your original statement, right? Yes. I do agree that depending on what it is you do in your life and whatever your professional career demands, I do feel like it's imperative for your mate, right? Whoever your mate is, whether she's a celebrity or not a celebrity, whatever her professional demands are, there has to be an understanding and a meet in the middle, because you can't try to chase each other's time and be successful in your space if your space is demanding as much time or even more. So that's a real heavy compromise, to meet in the middle when you both have very demanding careers. If you're going to chase each other's career, one of your careers is going to have to suffer.
Okay, so let me just say this to you. All right, I'm trying. So I wanted you to get that out because there is the objective and the subjective in this conversation. The objective is women need to bear and raise children because women's job historically, no, wait a minute, let me finish. Women's job historically is to bring in the next generation. You guys are the ovens for the next generation. Okay, with all due respect, I'm saying it in a nice way. I'm saying it
my Lord.
Toby, don't sell me out. Don't sell me out, Toby.
Hold on, wait a minute. Why are you saying this in front of April, though?
because
you gotta wait till April is away to say something like this, lady. Jesus Christ, man.
I start like that, but then the subjective is
because now we have turkey basters. Go ahead. We're
don't go there. Don't go there because if you go there, wait a minute, no. If you go there, April, I'm gonna have to spank you with statistics, and I don't want to spank my sister with statistics.
I ain't never been scared of a good spanking.
You like it? Hi, April. I was just wondering, have you been spanked in the past?
Yes, I have. Now that we got that out, continue.
What year is it? Okay, no.
What a visual right now.
No, I said, if you guys notice, I said the objective and then the subjective, and the subjective part. The subjective part of this conversation is that you guys, especially in modern day women have learned to take up the role of the head of the house. The head, meaning now that you're the head of the house, you have to now, because quite honestly, the black man in this country were defeated by colonialism in this country, and we are now trying to bring ourselves back through you guys, who are the women who are now taking the lead because of the lack of leadership from the black community, which is what happened in the 60s. We had leadership, the leadership compromised, took an armistice, and now you guys have said, you know what, I'm going to step up and do what I got to do because the black man has not stepped into his role as a leader. That's where, you know what I'm saying? I was giving it back, Toby. Just take it easy. All right, I'm trying to work with you. All right,
I'm just saying, you got April. You got April on the phone. You got to be careful, bro.
Yeah, well, no, I ain't got to be careful. I got to be real. That's all April care about.
That's a firecracker right there, man.
Yeah, she is, but I don't mess with that. I ain't like that.
Nah, it should not be. That's never my intent nor my desire.
No. But this is a conversation.
He just triggers you.
Yeah, no, I didn't trigger her. But the word oven. See that?
Having a serious conversation.
But I use the word. I use the word oven as a trigger word because ultimately, I was only saying it as a point of fact. Because in all reality, it's a glorified oven.
But you didn't have to sound so deliberate with that. You gotta put it in a nicer way, ladies. You can't be so deliberate and so forthcoming.
But again, objective and subjective. Men, you don't got to put it in a nicer way to men. You could say what the fuck it is to a guy, and the guy be like, "Yeah, this nigga crazy." Yeah, but the guy will get the point. Like Toby's like, "Motherfucker, them sneakers is whack." You know what I'm saying? You be like, "All right, whatever, this sneakers is whack. Fuck you, Toby." And then I like them. You know what I'm saying? That men are different.
You see, but I'm different too because I can actually rock with that as well. But I know when we are in this space,
you tend to try to carve yourself out of the. Stop carving yourself out of the herd. Stop doing that, April.
Hold on.
Okay, anyway.
Mother effer, I am out of the herd. Like, don't you ever?
Yeah, but we're not. But we're not talking about you, mother effing.
I know, and that's why I'm saying when I'm on this show. And we're having these conversations.
Yes.
I am not necessarily representing me, right?
Right.
I am having a conversation for all. Right. So I am going to hold the ground for the real conversation to emerge because these are great conversations.
Right.
And they're necessary conversations.
Right.
And I'm all in. So let's go.
You mother loving oven, you.
You can't help yourself.
Hey, John the Chef said, "Give us our babies and keep that house clean." And then
oh my God, yo.
And just pay the rent, John. Pay the mother effing mortgage. That's it.
Well, in this case, again, see, she can't help it. She gotta throw herself in there when she is a carve out. April Leon is a carve out. Most independent women who are successful in these spaces are carve outs because you deal with life on that level. You know what I'm saying? Where you actually are paying the mortgage and you're handling business and you're doing what you got to do.
And you know
Good
what?
morning.
And I've learned,
Good morning, Frank.
And I've learned not to take other people's trauma. I've learned to take other people's whatever inability, mistakes. I've learned to take all of that stuff not personal. I've learned to hold myself accountable for the choices that I make. I've learned to understand that my inability to learn the world when it comes to certain things in a certain way because of what I didn't have before me affected the choices that I made. And as an adult, I took ownership for understanding that, knowing that, when you know better, you're supposed to do better.
Can I ask you a question?
When you don't do better, you have nobody else to blame but yourself.
Can I ask you a very just a question? If you got married at 20 years old, raised your kids, your husband was a successful businessman, and you had a career in education, how different would your journey be in your approach to your journey when you had the background of a husband that made your life a little bit easier when it comes to dealing with some of the pressures that you had to deal with as a single mother? Now that's a serious question.
No, that's a very serious question, and I appreciate that question.
Yeah.
I would probably be healthier. I would most likely be healthier, right? I would not be carrying on my body for the last 30 somewhat years that I'm now carrying. I would have felt better. I would have been a much more relaxed person. And I actually feel like I could have accomplished a lot more.
Pressure is for shoulders, not for hips. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. That's the point I'm making. All right? That's what I'm trying to make it. Pressure is for shoulders, not for hips. That's the point I was trying to make. The point is, when you look at society as a whole, and you saw the differences in society, and this is the serious conversation. I'm being serious now. I'm not. I know it's going to be hard. Ladies, are you really going to be? Yes, Lindsay. For just 1 second, I'm gonna show my ass in a minute. Pause. But right now, I'm gonna say this to you: had we been successful in the civil rights movement and not, integrated, had we stayed segregated, where the men were in control of the community, there would have been a bigger support, and the women would have aspired, because we had aspiring women. We had Sarah J. We had Clara Barton. We had all these great women in the segregation that was coming out being amazing. I talked about the ANA today. I talked about another great woman yesterday on blackfacts.com. The problem was when during integration, when we decided the civil rights movement, we let them take our men away, and the women were forced to stand up. And when the women were forced to stand up, they then started to realize, I don't need no man. And all the women that was part of it wasn't just the civil rights, it was the women's liberation movement. So now the women's liberation movement affected the black people way more than it affected the white community, because the white people went back to their husbands. The black people didn't. The black people said, we're going to do this on our own. I am strong. I'm invincible. I am woman. Boom, 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 boom. And they went out there and did that. They left their husbands, they left the men behind, and then they tried to raise the boys, who was going to be the men anyway. You were raising your husbands again, except that you didn't give them the tools that your husband had, the reason why you married them, dude. That's what happened. If you really want to know the truth of the situation. So yes, for all intents and purposes, we were turkey basers. And you see what happened to the turkey basted kids? They're all in jail now, and you're struggling. There you go. Toby. Don't play with me. I had already surrounded the wagons already before we had this.
You already had the wagons, right?
Here comes the queen of comeback. Here it comes. I'm getting my popcorn ready.
Except I was already positioned on the hill while you was getting your wagons secure.
Okay, Beanie says there were women standing up before the, wait, but this is what Beanie says.
Right,
but nobody said women. Let me just give you Beanie. Beanie said there were women standing up way before the civil rights. But I got you. They were standing up, but they were standing up with the men, not without the men. Now the women are standing up without the men, and now they start to go, we don't need the man. Back in those days, the women were standing up alongside the men, but the men were out front, Beanie. Come on, Beanie. Come on, Beanie. Come on. Stop being subjective with your facts here. Okay? I got it, bro. I'm sorry.
Hold on,
All right. Come on, Toby. Hey, Toby. How am I doing, Toby? Am I doing okay?
You're doing good, but you know April about to tell you a new one right now.
Damn it,
I'm waiting on that.
You cut me deep, Cove. You cut me deep.
I'm letting you know.
I just
those
need
are the black facts that's about to happen right now.
I just need you to hold me down. Hold me down, Toby. Come on now.
I'm holding you down, bro, but you're about to cut you a new rug. Get April, get
It's just
All right, so
always one. There's always one Negro in the field that's gonna sell out the whole crew.
That's our house, master. That's our house. Yep.
Help me
I don't
out.
play no games when it comes to April.
Yo, Jada says that you can keep your shoes on, April. He didn't say.
Not. All right, this is for you, John. This is because not only will I keep my shoes on, I'll keep my Timbs on just for you. And if you're from Brooklyn, you understand that.
You'll keep his Timbs on. The cheese
I'll keep
Tim.
my Timbs on for you.
Beef and broccolis. What Timbs you put?
No, not even the beef and broccoli. Those are fancy.
Madam C.J. Walker was way before. Yeah, but that's isolated.
All right, but
Beanie, you're giving an
not
isolated conversation, Beanie. You're not giving the general reality. Madam C.J. Walker was an isolated situation. There were isolated islands of, you could say Harriet Tubman if you want to start talking about isolated women in the movement, but you can't just say all together. Ultimately, it was a collaborative effort before the segregation was dissipated. I'm sorry. Go ahead, April.
So I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
However, before we got there, we were already slavery and the breaking of families and the taking of men and dropping men off to all of these other plantations to produce more children. The woman learned very early on what she had to do to protect her children. Women were forced up in the front way before then. However, the politics of the country, right? And I think the politics are just of all cultures, period. Right? The man is always supposed to represent, unless we're talking about, a comic book and Wonder Woman and the land where only women exist and are in charge. There is no culture where a man is not supposed to represent the power, the security, the safety,
or the
infrastructure,
or the infrastructure of the society. Men.
Right. No, however, from slavery on, we was pushed into a different understanding of the family unit based on survival. Now, to your point, yes, I do believe there were more families. I do not believe they were necessarily healthy, right, situations. I believe that there were a lot of remnants of that brokenness and anger and being suppressed and subjugated brought in to those relationships, whether they were in wedlock or not wedlock. At the end, and at the same time, right, everybody, men and women of color, are fighting for a sense of belonging. Like, you're fighting to be seen, you're fighting to be heard. You're still living in a country that has subjugated you to nothingness. So it was just a fight for survival. Now, unfortunately, the political ploy and the further breaking of a man wasn't necessarily in our hands. The breaking of a man came in other ways, right? So having, giving a woman the job before you gave the man the job. If you needed help where most people needed help, the idea of having to hide any remnants of a man in order to get the assistance that you needed to survive.
Okay.
So,
yeah,
hold on, let me finish. Let me finish.
Okay.
Subconsciously and unconsciously, right? When children are being raised in this space, your mind, as your mind is developing, you are understanding without anybody ever saying it or having to say it. You are learning that the man is not he's not your protector. He's not your leader. He cannot be your provider because he's fighting against a system that has not allowed him to be that. So it was a fight for survival, a simultaneous fight for survival. Then, and then comes women's rights where, for every woman, in history, like that was necessary. The idea of women, yes, we are the breeders. Yes, I take great pride in being blessed with the ability to bring life into this space and into this world.
You bring life, right? You carry and bring life in the world. Men are the seed of life. You are the carrier and the birth. Right, and as society evolved, as technology evolved, as the world evolved, we had to become much more, regardless of anything. The demand to be much more than that is what it is. Without that, there is no survival in this world. Okay.
Beyond just bringing life into the space.
Okay. So,
hold on. I'm not finished.
April, you've been rocking for a minute now because you're not letting me.
Because this is important, right? Okay. This is important because we're gonna get to the buffoonery and I'm gonna love it. But
I'm not going buffoonery. I just want to check what you've been saying.
No. Before we get there, right? As you are raised now, you can't, like, the generations that are gone. When you're consistently raised and there are additional layers of absenteeism being witnessed in your life, you create a different idea of what relationships are, what the balance is supposed to be. And that slowly but surely has been chipped away. And there's a great accountability on both sides that plays a role in that. But this is where we are. And TV, even cartoon commercials, like there are consistent images of women and families and children without a man.
Okay.
Right?
April, I think you got all those points out. Those are very good. But let me just say this to you. We're back to the subjective and the objective. First and foremost, men are the infrastructure we're the house that you build in. All right. Period. In society, black men, white men, whatever the case may be, we are the infrastructure. Right. So you are building within that infrastructure. Number one. Number two, the family is the basis of every community. Every community that comes to this country, it's the family, the intact family. Each community builds on the intact family. That's another thing. That's number two. Number three, to your point, everything that you said, which was very valid, but it was all subjective to your circumstances. Men create.
It's not to my circumstances.
Wait. I'll let you finish. Men create. No. It's how you deal with it is how you deal with it. Historical facts are created based on how you deal with your circumstances. Men create the circumstances that you deal with. We as men.
Well, I'm glad you said that part.
But that's truth. Now, but when you get rid of the men, because even through you bring back slavery, you bring back those conversations, but even when you go to those conversations, the family was intact, and that's how the resilience of the black community was able to sustain itself through all of those systematic attacks. Those systematic attacks that were happening for so many years, even in the 1900s, should have killed us. We shouldn't even be here at this. We shouldn't be thriving. But it's because of the family that was allowing us to stand tall and stand together and build our communities. Yeah, we had Tulsa's, we had all those other places, but we had other places that still survived in Maryland and in White Plains and in Poughkeepsie.
It was the bigger than the family. It was the village. It was the village.
No, it was the
sense of community. It wasn't just the family. It was the sense of community.
No, here's where you're wrong. The family was the origin of the community at the end of the day, because the men in the community, the men in the family coalesced to create the community, and the women coalesced to create the network, and the network through the women and the men. So the men understood each other, and the women created the networks that were raising the children. So now when you seen your father walk down the street, or you seen your father's friend walk down the street, as a young boy, you tightened up. And you dealt with what you had to deal with. Now, because of the lack of men in our community, the young boys don't tighten up, because for the most part, and I'm not saying this is you, the women are raising.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that.
The women are raising their boyfriends and not raising men to run society. We're not training the men to run the society. Back then, we trained the men to be we gave them moral ground. We gave them the stand up. We taught them how to do what we had to do, good or bad, whether you're a criminal or whatever the case may be. The men taught the lessons of life to the men, to the young men. Nowadays, that is gone. Hence, a calculative mind. If I was a stockbroker, I would say, you know what? Let me build some jails, because these little niggas will go out to go to jail, and I need to make some money off them, because they're not going to go to college. There you go. That's the point I'm making. So, the subjective and the objective. That's the point.
And you
like
see,
that,
but
Tony?
our conversations are ends. They're not buts. And I think that's where, the but doesn't have to exist. They are all ends. Because
almost there's some butts in there. There's some butts.
They are all ends, because and right. If we want to go there as far as jails and incarceration, during the time you're speaking about, up until maybe a decade ago, we actually had way more of our men incarcerated.
Yeah, we did up until a decade ago.
Way more. We had way more of our men incarcerated then. And it took the community. It was the community that looked out for the absenteeism of anybody who was absent in that specific household.
Let me add something that's going to get me in trouble, but I'm going to say this right now. We also, because we didn't have male figures to emulate, there's a larger population, and I'm not going to oversimplify it, but if you look at the stats, we've always had other lifestyles in our community. There's a larger population of other lifestyles in our community because of the fact that we don't have that, what we emulate. We don't have
there's
that.
a larger population of people in that community because now they can be seen. Because
that's not true. That's not true. Because you're being programmed at a young age is saying that that's the way to be. At the end of the day, there was nothing to look at.
Listen, I'm not going to disagree that there are some people that get caught up in the program, right? What I am going to say, factual, is that there were more men living double lives because they could not be out.
I won't disagree with that, but I'm just saying, based on the community,
who they are, right?
Think about it. Think about what's going on in Atlanta. That would not have existed in the past, the way it exists now in Atlanta. And I'm not knocking that.
It has existed throughout all history through centuries, and people were living double lives and pretending that they were something in a relationship that they were not. And all households were not healthy households. There was a lot of physical abuse and mental abuse that women were subjugated to when laws and certain things did not change until it changed, right? So, and that's across the color lines, right? That's not That's not about
okay. You know what? And I don't want to go there, but the point I'm making, and I know the point I'm making with that, because it did exist in our community, but it wasn't the norm. It was the abstract in our community.
What also existed and still exists, right? In addition to physical abuse, there was sexual abuse. There are a lot of things that has happened to women that has put women in the mindset that they are in because they were not protected by man or woman.
This is a deep conversation. I mean,
it's a very deep conversation. There are so many layers to it, and that's why I said. Yeah. That's why I said our conversations are ends. Our conversations are more ends than they are buts, because there are so many deep layers this situation, to this problem.
But I can by deduction, by deduction. All right, and Toby, Toby, I really appreciate the fact that you just ran away from me in this conversation, left me out here. That's all right, Toby.
When it comes to April.
No, but I can handle it. Don't worry about it. I can handle it.
Because it's not blame. I'm not placing blame because you know what? Interestingly enough, all of the very intentional things that has happened for us to be in a place that we are in has been dictated by men, just not our men.
Back to deduction. In every society, in every culture, the difference between us and every other culture that's thriving in this community, whether it's Indian, whether it's, I can only give you base algebra, deduction. I can say basically this is what it is. If you go to, because everybody's got the same things that they're dealing with. They have trauma. The Jewish community has trauma. The Irish community has trauma. The Italians have trauma. The Chinese have trauma. The Koreans have trauma. The Indians have trauma. We all have trauma. All right. But the one very simple difference is the men are in all of their communities and they lead their societies, where in our community, our men don't. And that's the big difference in our community. If you just look at it from a scale of what's happening, you can look at everybody else to see why are they thriving and our kids aren't thriving. And the one complete difference is the men aren't here for us. That's
because there's a balance. Going back to what I initially said about you can't chase each other's time. Like there has to be an understanding and a commitment that while you're doing that, I can feel safe and secure in doing this because everything else is being taken care of.
And by the way, there's
time for there's time for somebody to raise the children without all of these distractions and trying to chase nonsense and not being programmed to nonsense. Just like you mentioned all of those other races. You mentioned all of those other cultures, right?
Right.
You don't see them cultures up on some hip hop wives and Hollywood wives and basketball wives and the nonsense that is on television.
Because the men in those cultures
like a bunch of rich buffoons.
The men in those cultures wouldn't tolerate it. That's the point I'm making. The men in those cultures don't tolerate
and the point exactly. But the point I'm making is that
I think you're making my point. I think you've just made my point.
We're agreeing. Okay. I agree with you, but but there's a deeper understanding to it. Right, the women didn't decide that either, right? There's a man behind that programming. And the network is saying yes. The network is seeking these sort of programs to continue. Otherwise.
Oh, stop! Get out, ladies. You better shut up. Okay, that's the type of men that.
But at the end of the day, right?
Right.
At the end of the day, we can only get better.
Yes, we can.
We can only get better and fix the situation if we stop pointing the finger as to the whom. It's not about the who anymore. It's about where we are and how do we fix it.
Yes, and my point in closing, my point is we need to bring the men back. Actually, as funny as it is, this conversation Abel and I are having this roundtable, right? Which we should do a roundtable based on Sabrina said last week. We should have a real roundtable in this conversation, right? And I'm open to doing that. So look, we should schedule that just like we're scheduling the Rubber Dub Wednesday, but we should have a real roundtable about this discussion because actually April did on Friday. She had a roundtable discussion yesterday, and we looked in the room, and I saw all of the men. The men were older, and as I started to point out in the room, which if you notice, I started.
No, we had young and older men in there.
No, but here's. But let me get my point. We did have younger men in the room, but the older men took the lead in the room, and as you notice, I started to key in on the older men because I wanted to see their resolve, as to say, and all of the older men had regret, saying, "Man, I did all of this." And even if they didn't say it, I read the room. They were like, "Damn it, they needed me to be here then." I'm here now. Let me do what I can for our community. There you go. But the younger men, I saw the confidence level in the younger men, and I saw them trying to find their way, and I saw them being comforted by the fact that older men were in the room to say, "Hey, man, we here. We made our mistakes, but we here for you, and we are now a backbone in the community to try to do what we have to do. You're actually doing what I'm saying. You're actually doing what I'm saying.
Exactly, because I agree with you,
Yes.
Dodo.
You see that? That's how we come. Uncle Ace, that was very nice. Let's see how I would like to be on the round. No, you cannot be on the round table, Lindsay, because you don't understand.
Let me say this about who was in that room, right?
Yes.
I had men who were incarcerated for 30 years of their life who have come back home to feed into the community.
Yes.
I had young men who are becoming leaders, who I'm pushing up to become leaders in the community.
Yes.
One man who's currently working with a politician. One man who I helped him create his own business, who's now in other schools as a vendor doing what he needs to do. Yes. I have educated men, doctors, who live the life of crime, single mother life, who has raised his family differently, who is the father of many of us, who I'm proud to call my mentor, and like humbled when he calls me his mentor now.
Yes, yeah.
Who I had police officers in that room who have their own stories. I was very intentional about who I brought into that room, because you all brought a different kind of power and dynamic from the different places and experiences that you all have experienced. Yet, what you all have in common is that you understand the need of being a man, a Black man, present for our young people, because you understand that how much they need you. And I, as a woman, am not intimidated by that fact. I understand that fact, and I'm welcoming to that fact. And I understood the power that I have as a woman with maternal instinct, who can bring a certain spirit into a space to take responsibility and do that.
You are a very educated oven.
And I got the perfect turkey baster for your ass.
hey, Toby, I'm so mad at you for wimping out on me today.
That's April, bro.
Listen.
I'm not with it.
You gotta see. I go at April, and she goes back at me, and we end up going. We basically agree. We have these conversations, and then I call her after and go, you know what? We basically are saying the same thing most of the time. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Right?
Because we can't afford to keep fighting, right? As a society. Right. So these conversations are not supposed to be boxing matches to the end. Like these conversations are supposed to be building, yes. And in that building a house, you're gonna get hot, you're gonna get sweaty. Things gotta get broken down. Things gotta get built back up.
Right. You got to fight it out sometimes, and you got to talk it out. And what ends up happening is you find out that you guys are basically on the same board. This is just in any conversation. So at the end of the day, that's what dialogue is about. That's why we get up here and we have these conversations in the morning. And some dialogues, you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable sometimes. It's not going to be the most comfortable situations. And that's what makes you better.
We just gotta, we gotta be accountable. We have to understand why we feel the way we feel. Like what's happened in our childhood. What did we miss out on? What has brought us to the spaces we are in? Own it. Get over it. Like stop crying over it. You can't change the past, but you can make the past create a new future. April. So we have to stop blaming each other. We have to stop blaming the world.
Yes.
Take accountability for the choices and the power that we have today to do better by these kids, because they need us.
April Leon, everybody. You hear that? From the queen herself, April Leon. Toby. Hey, Toby, I just still thank you. I think you just ran away. And
I'm a sucker.
Toby the sucker. And listen, April Leon, everybody. This is why we love April. She comes, she speaks the truth, she speaks from her heart, and she's not afraid to tackle the uncomfortable conversations. That's why I love talking to April Leon. That's why I will continue always. She is somebody that I love dearly, and we will continue to attack this. And by the way, I needed to have this conversation today because I'm going to act a fool tomorrow. So I needed to have a smart conversation today.
Well, all I'm going to say is this. I cannot be there. My sister Kim You know, I know she's amazing.
Yeah, she got
Kim,
it.
make sure that you have your taser on full charge.
You ain't got to worry about that. She you know, Uncle.
And just tase the motherfucker.
Uncle Lays is a gentleman. Bye, April. Bye, Toby.
Yes,
I
you
see
are
y'all
a gentleman.
later. I am a gentleman.
Bye-bye. Have a good day.
Bye. Yeah. You see that? That was great. You see that, guys? Yeah, I intentionally had a halfway smart conversation today. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that tomorrow is going to be some foolishness. I don't know what the hell we're going to do tomorrow. But it's going to be some foolishness tomorrow. So make sure you guys come out tomorrow. Okay, we've dubbed this thing Rubber Dub Wednesday. Kimberly Robinson. Crazy Miz tomorrow. Just saw Bubba Sharp getting out of a... I ain't giving you smart today. I just saw Bubba Sharp getting out of a truck. Oh, listen. Shout to all our truckers, man. Truckers giving their lives. A lot of truckers listen to the show. So shout to all the truckers out there delivering food. Food and supplies. Robbo, what up, baby? Go to the Lazy Lays Cash App Challenge this week. Let's go. Let's raise that money up. Let's see where we are on Thursday. We're giving it all away on Thursday. Let's go, y'all. Who's going to win the money? Mr. President, I'm still on my show. I'm about to get off the show in a second. I'll call you right back. Yeah. All right. See you guys tomorrow. This is your Uncle Ace from Raw Perspective Morning Email. Shout to my OSG family. Shout to my MOP First family. Yes, dialogue is important. We're going to get it away. And shout out to all my beautiful ovens out there. I get the last word. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Back in my mind, I hope she's mine. Man, she spilled the drink on my cream wallows. Reached the gate, hungry just ate. Riffin', she got to be to work by 8. This must mean she ain't trying to wait.
My life is my life, Kimberly.
On the first date, I state, you know what you do to me. You start soft, but I don't usually. Then I whip it out, rubber no doubt. Step out, show me what you all about. Cause in your
hang out with me for a day. You know what I'm
saying? Down south.
See y'all later.
The parking lot, by Cherokee.